Hello everyone, JRR, and let's go ahead and get these walking orders of the SJW/feminism, well, New Wave Feminism group out the way, shall we? Let's just go ahead and get the walking orders for this professional victim thing, because patterns. There are three major things that happen to become a professional victim. Just three. Three major things. One, definitions. Definitions, that's one. Two, facts and the deletion thereof. That's a thing. That's a thing. And three, suspension of disbelief. Because that's a thing too. So, with these 3 points, let's go over point number 1. Definitions. Point 1. There is a phrase out there that was said in a movie by Inigo Montoya. The phrase was pretty much the following statement, and I'm paraphrasing. I do not think that word means what you think it means. What do I mean by this in this context? Well, if you hadn't noticed, there's a lot of people out there saying stuff like, I can't be racist, I'm black. I can't be sexist, I'm a woman. Motherfuckers, I don't think that word means what you think it means. And that's what they do. They change definition to use it as an offensive word, but it can't be used on them because of something else. Miss Mustafa, for example. I can't be sexist, I'm a woman. Bitch, you had a hashtag said, kill all white men. That's quite sexist. And the word white is in it. That's quite racist. So, bitch, you can be. Because, again, definitions, what are those? And people do this a lot. Anyone with some sort of ideology or pushing some sort of narrative, you'll learn that they change definitions to suit their needs. Especially the professional victims. They got this on lock. You criticize me, it's misogyny. Bitch, you know what that word actually means? Please look it up. Please look it up. Please look it up. Number 2, facts. Facts. You know, don't question women. Just listen and believe. I believe I can fly. That motherfucker jumped off the roof and hit the ground with his face. Yeah, he believed plenty. Didn't work. There's that guy on the internet who believes Super Saiyans are real. And he spent a few moments trying to power himself up that way. And it didn't work. They believe plenty. But there's a thing called facts! I better not. Facts and evidence are two things that are used a lot. Facts are used in the scientific field, and they, from facts, derive evidence. Murder cases, or any type of crime. People use evidence to derive facts, which derives more evidence. And usually if the facts are correct, they get more evidence. Some of your little cop shows and medical shows do the same thing. There's some facts out there, and they go with the evidence to find said facts, and then they use these facts to find more evidence to get to the problem. And I can't even figure how you guys are skipping over facts. Just listen and believe. We don't need facts. If I actually had the force, I could force choke the shit out of some people. Because that's stupid. That's just, you don't admit that. This guy, gravity is a fact, okay? There's a level of gravity. There's something called centrifugal force. That's a thing. Dogs barking. That's a fact. How did you get so far in life without facts and evidence? I don't even... Bobby took my sundae. Well, I'd love to believe you, Susie, but we didn't buy a fucking sundae. I mean... And what makes this worse about the facts is they will go out and attack, and then when they get counterattacked, they get rid of evidence, they get rid of facts, and just go, oh no, I was attacked. They only came after me. I did absolutely 100% nothing to get them to do this. Nothing at all. I don't know how they got my information. That couldn't have been done in any way, shape, or form like in one of my videos where I said I was doing a letter writing campaign and I put my actual name on there to try to prove Thunderfoot wrong that I signed it as Laughing Witch. When I didn't sign it as Laughing Witch, I used my actual name because I was too dumb to realize he was trying to keep me from doxing myself, but I'm too dumb to realize I'm doxing myself. That kind of thing. Again, they get this idea from Anita, who sits there and baits people. Oh no, there was a school shooting. You notice it's always men who do school shooting? It's always white men. Toxic misogyny and all that. Toxic masculinity. And then trolls show up going, bitch, you crazy. And she goes, oh no, I'm being harassed. Oh, misogyny is strong over here on Twitter. No, give me money and I might be able to save myself. Are you fucking joking? Maybe it's just marketing genius. Because everyone loves a white girl. And y'all can't tell me I'm wrong. Because you guys just keep proving it. The more you coddle these professional victims, the more they're going to come out the woodwork. Like Jenny M. Like Laughing Witch. Like I said, these are walking orders. Pretty easy to follow. Line item number 3. The suspension of disbelief. You have to literally throw yourself into a religious state of mind. If you're a Catholic, you have Jesus. And if you're a feminist, you have Jesus. And you have Anita. Neither of these are wrong at any point. Now, I'm one of these assholes that look at the picture of Jesus and go, why is there a white guy in Jerusalem? They ain't white over there, yo. I'm wondering if that's what got him killed. I mean, if he was a white guy in Jerusalem, that might explain how he got killed. You know, just saying. Might not have been any other thing. It might have just been that. Put it out there. But that's neither here nor there. The reason why you gotta have this level of disbelief is because you gotta really believe that this person is never wrong. And the whole bathtub gate is pretty much proof in the pudding that Anita has a group of people that are willing to believe her that strongly. And are willing to jump in headlong, head first. Whew. So Anita, if you're even remotely paying attention to this, which I know you're not because I'm a shadow, because everyone says, what the fuck is a shadow do? And the shadow just kind of does that. But if, on the off chance you got someone who's noticed this and they're letting you know, you might want to make a mention for Laughing Witch's sake before she does something extremely stupid and gets herself further in trouble. Because she's already got courts after her and all that, so you might want to, like, well, no, that would cost you actual money. Yeah, so I thought, stay out of it. Let your fangirl go down in flames. And here's the thing. You know what? That's back on number 2. We'll go back to that in a sec. But here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. This is the level of belief people have to have. So I'm wondering if Laughing Witch is at home praying to Anita, hoping that she'll send the $25,000, or that she'll be the anonymous donator that drops off that kind of money. Because you have to have a level of religious faith on a person to pull this shit off. Because here's the sad fact. Thunderfoot broke down her Nita's videos with facts. And on times, he just used the transitive property to show how dumb it actually looks. That's it. That's all he actually did. Facts and transitive property. That's it. That's all he had to do. And people are getting upset at him about it. Really? Maybe it's because he's a white guy. But then again, if I would have done it, they wouldn't have paid attention to me because I don't know any better. Because, you know, mixed. Professional victims are all over the place. They are. I am too white to be black, and I'm too black to be white. I get notified about this a lot. So I can't take a side on either thing 100% because half of me is the other side. Just putting that out there. Which leads me to my own personal point of number 4. I can be an asshole if I want to. Sad thing is, I'm an asshole only because I am mixed. Every time I try to help one side, they throw a fit because I'm helping them. And then the other side throws a fit that I'm over there helping them in the first place. But if I help the other side, it's the same thing in reverse. So me, I'm just going to be an asshole to everybody about it. Did this girl deserve it? Did she follow directions? Well, no. Then yeah, she deserved it. Well, you know, her parents died, and, well, sorry, her mom died, and this happened, and that happened. Then what the fuck was she doing in school? I'm going to be that kind of asshole. I'm going to be the one that uses logic and just throws it in your face. Like, no buffer. Merry Christmas. So, in review, we're just going to go over review of 1, 2, and 3. Number 1, that word or phrase does not mean what I don't think that word means what you think it means. I don't think that phrase means what you think it means. It doesn't mean what you think it means. 2, fuck facts because listen and believe. Believe! Friendship is magic! Whatever. 3, religious faith / suspension of disbelief. And there you have it. These are your walking orders to be a professional victim. So if you want to be a professional victim, make sure that you change definitions. Ensure that you get rid of certain facts and believe that you can do this. And 3, find yourself an icon and worship them, for they can never be wrong. And if you can defend them on a level of crusade worthiness, if you can have an evangelical defense of your icon, then you too can be a professional victim and get money for being a dumbass. I mean a professional victim. JRR, the Kagаю, the Shadow, I'm out. And somebody contact me and let me know if it's Evil Dr. Mason, Dr. Evil Mason, or Dr. Mason Evil. We need to figure this shit out. We need to have a good title for Thunderfoot. We need to have a good, fun title with this. Can we just call him Dr. Evil? You know, I'd actually put in for a suit. I'd actually put in for that suit for him.